I do want to start off this lesson by saying all praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RAWCHAA, QADASH, for giving me the spirit to do this lesson. I do want to give double honor to the elders and Apostle Great Millstone for teaching the truth by using precepts upon precepts and line upon line. And this lesson I do want to get into today is really about another prophecy video about the bunkers. Alright, because when all hell break loose and nuclear start falling from the skies, the elites or Esau Edom is gonna try to run away from their judgments. Alright, and you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna go straight to the bunkers that they so called I say so called, what they love so much. Alright, because they're gonna try to hide from the Lamb or Yahawashi wrath, because they know they're all gonna be utterly destroyed. Alright, the scripture I got this from is in the book of Revelation chapter 6, all the way down to verse 17. Alright, but the reason I want to make this lesson is because it's going to fail miserably. Because I do be seeing a lot of videos about how you should be prepared, you should gather your weapons up, yada yada yada, but that's really not going to deliver you. Alright, if Yahweh Shema shall ordain you to be destroyed, it is basically already predestined you to be destroyed because he wants that to happen to you. He predestined everything already. Alright? So you hiding in a bunker, you trying to run away from Yahweh Shema judgment is not going to work. Alright? And you people out there, you Edomites that you think that you could run away from Yahweh Shema wrath by going to bunkers, this video is for you because you're not going to live. All right. So the first scripture I did want to grab was Revelation 6, all the way to verse 14, all the way to 17. It says this: "And the heaven departed as a scroll when it is rolled together, and every mountain and island removed out of their places." What is it describing? Is describing the aftermath or the impact of the ICBM missile. Because when a missile hits a target, or the nukes, the warheads hits a target, what does that form? A mushroom cloud. That's what it talks about when it talks about the heaven depart as a scroll. Or when it's rolled together and every mountain and island removed out of their places. What is that talking about? That's talking about the shockwave, the impact of the multiple nukes hitting America, or and the other nations, but mainly America, because America wickedness have reached up to heaven. And that will be a symbol of Esau Edom downfall, because that's basically like their capital nation, their how can I say their power is at. Or because as soon as America is be destroyed, that means Esau Edom rulership is destroyed with it too. So everything got to move out of their place and everything got destroyed. And the kings of the earth, the Edomites, the great men, the rich men, and the chief captains and mighty men, and every bondman and every free man hid themselves to the dens and the rocks of the mountain. What does it mean by the dens or the rocks of the mountains? It is mainly talking about the bunkers. Or in the photo you see right now, that's basically what the bunkers are like. They put it in the mountains and they basically made this like comfort place to live in. Why? Because Esau Edom is trying to run away from his judgment. Alright. And what is his judgment? Eradication, because basically he have raped, robbed, murdered Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latino, Native Americans. And where can we prove that at? Prove that he's trying to he's about to get eradicated is in Obadiah chapter 1 verse 18. Alright, and you get the simple one, Obadiah 1 and 10, "For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off what? Forever." And that's basically about to come to pass. So what they're doing is that they're trying to get a bunker and basically trying to hide away from Yahweh Shemashai. Alright, and verse 16 says this: "And said to the mountain and the rocks, Fall on us, and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne, and from the wrath of the Lamb." That's basically their spirit. And the proof of them trying to do it is, that's not it, right here. I searched it up on Google to see, lists of people that brought the bunkers, and it's Esau Edom. So this is proof of them saying that to themselves. "Fall on us and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne and from the wrath of the Lamb." Because Yahweh Shemashai is using these nukes to judge Esau Edom, so they're trying to hide. And even though they don't get touched, they're still trying to hide away from them, because if they do survive the nukes, what's going to happen is that they're going to go straight into captivity. So they're trying to hide. All right, let's search up this. Why do people buy bunkers? All right. Billionaires, survivalist bunkers go absolute bunkers with fear moats and water cannons, and World War III fears apocalypse fearing Mongols are investing millions in survival strategies, including rotating fireplace out of the Indiana Jones and heightened tactical systems. The reason why they fear World War III come to pass because they know that it is going to come to pass because YAHAWASHI prophesied of it. The scripture that talks about World War III coming to pass is Revelation 11 and 14. Let's grab it real quick. Rev 11 verse 14 KJV. It says this: the second woe is past. That's talking about World War II. And behold, the third woe cometh quickly. World War III. And within World War III, what's going to happen is that Armageddon's going to come, and where nuclear ICBM is going to come, is going to start flying. And when those things start flying, Yahweh is going to come at the same time, destroying shit down using his so-called UFOs. That's how they call it in this day and age, but it's actually called the chariots of Yahweh Shemashai. Those are actually chariots. They're going to come and destroy everything. So when all that's happening, Esau Edom's gonna be scared of getting caught, so he's gonna try to hide inside the bunkers. That's why they're basically trying to buy the bunkers. They're saying War 3 here, but it's not talking about the war. They're morally talk about Yahweh Shemashai. Because when War 1, War 2 started, they did hide in bunkers, but they still went outside and still did their thing. But this time, they're not coming back outside. And what's the reason? Is because they know the Lamb is coming. They know Yahushua is coming. But the main point of this video is the fact that it's not going to work because Yahweh Shemashah already prophesied that he is going to come after your necks. And Amos chapter 9 verse 2 talks about it. Though they dig into hell, then shall my hand take them, and though they climb up to heaven, thence will I bring them down. So what does it mean by though they dig into hell? I mean that though they try to hide themselves in the darkest place, in the ditch, in a mountain, he is still going to find them and judge them. Why? Because they have rape, rob, murder Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latino Americans. Then shall my hand take them. Though they climb up to heaven, even though you got some space shuttles up in the sky trying to think that you're okay, you're not. Thence will I bring them down. With what? With his chariots. Why? Because they have rape, rob, murder Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latino Americans. So you Edomites, the bunkers that you brought, everything that you're trying to run away, is not going to work. You're going to receive your judgment no matter what. You could hide all you want, but Yahweh Shemashai will still find you. You could scream, you could cry, you could plead, but that's not going to help. It's not going to help. Probably going to help you with comfort, but other than that, it's not going to help. Because what you have done to Israel, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. This is what verse 3. And though they hide themselves in the top of the Carmel, I will search and take them out thence. That is scary. Yahweh Shemashai said, look, I want to search you out for what you have done to my people that he loved. Romans 9:13, as is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. You touch somebody that's basically the apple of Yahweh Shemashai eye, and you think you're gonna get away with it? No. He said, what? I will search and take them out. He will search you out for what you have done and take you out of that place you're trying to hide and judge you accordingly. And though they hide them from my sight in the bottom of the sea, thence will I command the serpent, and I shall bite them. Who is the serpent? Leviathan. He's gonna command that that serpent to kill you. You know how angry you gotta be to do all this thing? That's the anger towards you. So all your tricks, all your things that you want to do for War 3 to come to pass, or all the judgment of Yahweh Shemashai is not going to work. Your judgment is going to come. You cannot escape it. Scripture says in Deuteronomy, and this is scary. This is scary. Let's get Deuteronomy chapter 32 verse 39. It says this: see now that I, even I am he, and there's no God with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hands. Those bunkers cannot deliver you out of the ways, out of the hands of Yahweh Shai. The only thing those bunkers are doing is basically placing you, is basically putting you in one place for him to collect your dumb ass and put you in captivity. That's all it is. Other than that, it's not doing you no justice. All right, so those bunkers, those planning, those fancy ass. Hold on, let's get that real quick. That fancy building you got right here, it's not going to work. It's really not going to work. All right, it's really just gonna lead you to death. That's all it is. All right. Let's get another script. No, let's go back to Amos chapter 9 verse 3 because that's scary. But let's get the NLT version of it. Let's get the NLT. Why not? NLT. All right. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Come on, NLT. All right. Looks like I gotta suck it up. Let's go to verse 3. It says this: even if they hide at the top of the Mount Carmel, I will search them out and capture them. Capture them. Why he's gonna capture them? But put you in captivity. All right. And what the heck? Yeah, I'll capture them. Even if they hide at the bottom of the ocean, I will send a sea serpent after them to bite them. So let's go into that capture part. What he's gonna do when he captures you? He's gonna put you in captivity. We get a lot of scripture about that. Let's get Obadiah 1 verse 15. Then let's grab ourselves Psalms. No, not Psalms. I know it was the book of Isaiah 20, but I forgot the verse. But I can read that chapter and see where it is. And we could grab ourselves holding. I know it's the book of Psalms. Holding sticks. No, holding swords to judge the. No, holding swords. Yeah, Psalms 49. Psalms 49. Let's get Isaiah and 20, and let's get that Obadiah 1:15. All right, Obadiah 1:15. Let's get that first. It says this. Verse 15. Come on, don't tell me this. Don't do this to me. All right, Obadiah 1:15. For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathens, as thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thine own head. So what did you Edomites have done to the Israelites, so-called Negroes, Native Americans? You have raped, robbed, and murdered the Israelites. You basically put them in the ghettos, damn near utterly destroy them mentally, physically, give them poisonous food, basically gave them no mercy. So what is going to happen to you when you get captured? You're going to receive the same judgment. You reap what you sow. Because you have done that to Israel, you're going to be the same judgment will come right back to you. All right, another scripture, the book of Isaiah 20. Is that all the chapter? Holy cow, it is. I thought it was 20. All right, let's skip Isaiah. I'll figure it out later. Lord, the Spirit comes upon me. But Psalms 149 verse 6 says this: let the high praises of Yahweh Shai be in their mouth and the two-edged swords in their hand. Why in the kingdom of heaven that Israel's gonna have the two-edged sword in their hands, and why are they gonna be praising? Because they're gonna execute vengeance upon the heathen. Why? Because they have rape, rob, murder Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. So why are you gonna be captured in those days when you find you in the bunkers? Because you're gonna basically receive the punishment of what you have done upon the Israelites. So whatever you have done to the Israelites is to happen to you. Psalm 149 verse 7, to execute vengeance upon the heathens and the punishments upon the people, to bind the kings with chains and their nobles with fetter of iron. What does that mean? That means captivity, buddy. To execute upon them the judgment written, this honor have all his saints. Praise ye the Lord, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI. And that's what's going to come past to you, Edomites. You're going to be in captivity. All right, for what you have done to Israel, so-called Negroes, Latino, Native Americans. So these bunkers that you got, it looks good. Don't get me wrong, but it's not going to deliver you out of the hands of Yahweh Shema Shai. Let's get another scripture real quick. KJV. I know it's 20. I know it's Isaiah 20. Probably I'm wrong. Probably it's 21. Bear with me. How about this? Oh, I know it's the book of Isaiah. Come on now. But Isaiah 14 says this, and the people, this is a good precept, and the people shall take them and bring them into their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord Yahweh Shemashai for service and handmaid. And they shall take them captives who kept their word, and they shall rule over their oppressors. Why? Because their oppressors oppressed them. They have done them wrong. They have done them dirty. So now they're going to rule over their oppressors. Who are their oppressors? Esau, Edom. So when Yahweh Shemashai grabs you out of the bunkers and they capture you, you're going to be in a captivity because you have rape or murdered Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latino, and Americans. But that's not the scripture I want to grab. That's not the scripture I want to grab. That's a sword, Salakia. Salakia. I was paused it so I could find it, but I found it now. But it was Isaiah 20, verse. It's 24 actually. Verse 20. I know I wasn't going insane. But it says this: the earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard, and shall be removed like a cottage, and the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it, and it shall fall and not rise again. It's basically talking about the nuclear attacks. The nukes gonna hit America, and everybody's gonna be moving back and forth. That's gonna create tsunamis. That's gonna create fallouts, radiation. That day the whole earth is gonna be fucked. People that's living there is basically gonna be fucked over. And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall punish the hosts of the high ones that are on high. Those are the Edomites, the elites, the one that controls everything. He will punish you. And the kings of the earth upon the earth. And since they know this, what they're going to do? They're going to hide in the bunkers like they're doing right now. Did they not brought many bunkers out there? Yes, they did. Do they think it's going to help them? Yes, they do. Because they're putting so much investment on it. And it's kind of a waste of time because you can't escape the hands or the judgment of Yahweh Shemashai. That is scary. That is a fact, though. And they shall, and since they, try to run away and they hide in the bunkers, they're going to be in one spot waiting for Yahweh Shemashai coming. So this is the point. And they shall be gathered together as prisoners are gathered in the pit. And are they not going to be found in the pit? Yeah, they're going to be found in the bunkers. They're going to find them right there. And shall be shut up in the prisons. So as soon as we find them in the bunkers, we're going to put them in prisons and captivity. And after many days shall they be visited. Meaning that we're going to come to them and beat their ass all till they die. What they have done to the Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latino, and Americans. So is your bunkers going to deliver you? No. Your bunker's not going to deliver you, Esau, Edom. I'm sorry to tell you that, okay? And the moon shall be confounded, and the sun ashamed, when the Lord of hosts shall reign in Mount Zion and Jerusalem, and before this his ancient gloriously. So you Edomites, don't think that these bunkers are gonna deliver you. It is going to utterly lead you to captivity. All right. But I thought it would be cool to make this lesson, this prophecy, because they are going to do this. But what's gonna happen next is that they're going to be in captivity. But that's all I want to get into today. Lo, you edified by this lesson. I do want to give all praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH, for giving me spirit through this lesson. I do want to give double honor to the elders and Apostle Great Millstone for teaching the truth by using precept upon precept, line upon line. Shalom.